Welcome back to Beyond the Diamond podcast. We are live. Baseball is over.
Baseball season has concluded, and we're on to 2025. We're on to spring training. I think we're 107 days away.
Is that the real number?
I don't know. Just pulled one.
That was.
Just pulled one. Just pulled one out of my ass. Man, I hate watch the hell of that World Series, and they say PFPs and routine fly balls and backhand ground balls in the hole can win or lose you World Series, and they weren't wrong.
I always say pitching and defense.
They always say that. They always say that, and the Dodgers finally won a World Series since 1988. They finally win one. You would think a team that spends as much GDP as they do would have won in the last 30-something odd years, and they didn't. So good for them. Maybe they'll go to Disneyland, and enjoy that one, because I thoroughly enjoyed seeing the reasons for a pennant.
Yeah, the value of the pennant.
The value of the pennant is going up.
Yeah,
the value of the pennant is going up. Put that on a shirt, because I don't think we're going to hear the end of this pennant talk for the New York Yankees.
I've already seen multiple tweets that are like, you know what? Y'all can talk shit as much as you want about the Yankees, but they got an AL pennant.
The cope. The cope. Because everyone watching, whether you're watching live now on YouTube or on Instagram, or delayed over on YouTube, I got to say, I remember losing in 21, and that pennant didn't mean anything. And I remember losing in 19, and that pennant didn't mean anything compared to what the internet was saying. So
yeah,
it's funny how we roll around and pennants matter. So all pennants matter. And the big topic for the Astro fans, we'll jump in the World Series, but where's Alex Bregman going to go? And the Astros have a 4-more-day window to decide what they're going to do. I think they're going to let him test the market and put that qualifying offer on him. But if you were to ask me right now, is Alex Bregman a Houston Astro in 2025? I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
I'm going to say
He's
yes.
saying yes.
I think if you're committed to the party line of the championship window is open as long as I'm here, and my billionaire owner has been spending a lot of his money to make sure that happens, I think the party keeps going. I don't think there's a clear succession plan in place like there was for Correa and Springer and Cole, and Charlie. Who else? Who else left for big money? I truly think what Alex Bregman means to this organization, the city, is, if it's not tier 1, it's tier 2 right below Jose Altuve of what number 2 matters and means to this team. And I think they find a way. Now, I don't know anything. I usually work around things, and you guys all know how we speak here. But this is just a gut feeling. I think there's a method to the madness, and you got to keep this going. Obviously, they got to make more moves than just Alex Bregman himself. They got to get this power back in this lineup. They got to get 1 through 9 deeper. If you look at this Dodgers lineup, even the Yankees, Dodgers 1 through 9, they're tough outs. I mean, Tommy Edman, who won NLCS MVP, was batting 9-hole for him. And obviously, Will Smith had a bad World Series. Max Muncy had a terrible World Series. But it didn't matter at the end of the day. The 1 through 9 was deep enough to get the job done. On the Yankee side, it was the whole year was Judge and Soto. And then in the playoffs, it was Soto and everyone else, not named Judge. And so having that 1 through 9, we've seen it, why it matters. And I think the Astros got to retool and reshape to get there. But I think you can get there very calculated. And so in the comments over said, pay Breggy and send Framber for Mullins and prospects. I think
like
that's
that.
going to be the real question this offseason. I think if you sign Bregman, I think they move that lefty to shore up the offense.
I agree.
I think you have to make a move from that.
I think you have to sign Yusei if you're doing that.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
If you sign Breggy and Yusei, then I feel comfortable
I mean,
making that trade.
if the Astros stand pat and keep Framber, I mean, I'm okay with that too. I don't see them extending him.
Yeah.
He'll be 32 on his walk year,
something like that.
Maybe 31. I'll look it up real quick. But the Astros have some moves to make for sure to as open as the American League was this year, and I think it'll be just as open next year. The Astros have a chance to kind of have some of the best starting pitching. Obviously, the growth of Hunter Brown and Spencer, and obviously you get Luis back, you get Lance back, you have Javier on the back end, hopefully, and the interesting decisions of what they're gonna do with your kitty. But if you get Kikuchi, you can get there, and the bullpen obviously is the bullpen. I still have a lot of faith. So, let me be very, very interesting.
Let me give you this Bleacher Report top 10 landing spots for Alex Bregman. Let's go through these teams and give me a.
Fair will be 32 on his walk year, or
there you go.
When he walks.
Give me a 1 through 10 on your likelihood that he goes to this team. I'm gonna give you.
Oh, like 10 he goes, 1 he doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just your gut feeling when you hear it. Number 10 on this list, the Boston Red Sox.
I would give that a 7.
Really?
I mean,
so the idea is they would move Devers to first.
Yes.
Okay.
Cora hits very well there.
Yeah.
He'll probably break the AL record for doubles.
Yeah, he'll be slamming balls off.
Slamming ball, yeah.
Definitely. He'll probably get a lot of singles. A lot of long singles.
A lot of long singles.
Okay. Toronto Blue Jays.
Interesting again. I'm going to say 3, but they put themselves in the Soto conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll talk about the World Series.
They operate real weird.
They are like
they almost got Ohtani.
Yeah, like they're either like a fluffer.
They kind of are a fluffer.
Or they're always the mysterious third team that is now being actually smoked out because they're publicly saying like, hey, we want the Ohtani.
Them and the Giants are both like.
But I feel like they're in a weird spot because they have homegrown talent with Bichette and Vlad Jr. and obviously they paid for Springer. They traded for Varsho. I mean, it's just like a island of misfit toys that they kind of made themselves, and now they want to spin. I don't know. It's interesting.
It's weird. So you said 3 on the
3, yeah.
Number 8, Arizona Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks at number 8.
I guess that's dependent on what Suarez does if he walks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 5, but if Suarez opts out, the 7.
Okay.
Just because I mean they're not.
I think it's a club option.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, because it says if they decline, Suarez is 15. It's a $15 million option.
Hey, did you see what Jordan Montgomery did?
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
The smartest thing you could do.
Yeah, opt in for that, especially after the owner threw him under the bus.
Oh my god, yeah.
You're gonna sign that check. It is a club option. Yeah, 15 million.
So that'd be up to them. They'd be like, they could go after Bregman if they don't get him.
That could be a replacement here, Suarez. Not for 15 million, but
yeah.
I don't know what his market would be.
Number 7, Chicago Cubs.
Didn't they just trade for? They traded Morel away.
Yeah. For
that's an interesting one. Cubs. I don't know much about that. I would say 6. I'm gonna say 6 just to be safe.
Okay. Washington Nationals.
Oh, seriously, say the Yankees. The Nationals are in a weird spot where they can spend.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense.
Are they actually a dark horse for Soto?
They honestly could be.
That would
They
would be one of the greatest trade. Was it?
And then
like
they
a
go
bait
win
and
another
switch?
ring
Yeah,
with Soto, and Soto just has all his rings with
and all the money in the world.
Yeah. I mean, they have a young core. As long as
Yeah,
they're
they
not,
won that
as long as
Soto
they're not
trade.
at the casino, the young core is looking good.
True. As long as they're not on the baccarat table,
So that would be interesting.
it would be interesting. But for Breggs, I would say, I'll say 5.
5.
Yeah, 5. 5 is my comfort number right now.
Speaking of 5, number 5 on this list, top 10 places for Alex Bregman to go. The Houston Astros.
I'm gonna say an 8. I'm gonna say 8.
8. That's strong.
This is also like day 2. Like there's gonna be someone in free agency that just screws up the entire market.
We're halfway through this list, so here's a question: When Alex Bregman, when does he sign? When do you think Alex Bregman signs? Do you think it's later after a lot of the market has moved, or do you think it's the move that kicks off the market in late November, winter meetings time?
This is interesting because I feel like you have to wait for Soto to set the market because teams are allocating money for that, right?
Yeah.
So if I have $700 million in my war chest to spend and I don't get Soto, the reality is I probably have, $200 or $300 million to spend. Where am I going to allocate that? So all the bridesmaids in the Soto deal, does that why I should wait in theory?
I think so. I think it's not till after Christmas that Breggy signs. I think it's January.
You think Soto waits that long?
I think Soto
after the GM meetings.
I think Soto happens right around the winter meetings.
Okay. Well, I guess
I think the next month is strictly offers getting to him, probably visits, things like that. That takes time.
Yeah, the whole courting. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he probably has all his offers on the table early December, and then he makes a decision based on, the 5, 6, 7 offers he gets. So yeah, I mean, and then to be honest, you're right. I wouldn't be surprised if Bregman signs with a team like 2 days after Soto, because Soto goes and then teams immediately repurpose that offer over to Scott. Well, Scott has, but I guess
everything.
Scott do you think that's an advantage or disadvantage?
It's got to be an advantage.
Well, advantage for Scott, yeah, because he's seeing what a team is offering Soto, and then they turn around and offer a lower number for Bregman, obviously lower, but like percentage wise, and Scott can be like, well, I saw you were ready to allocate that much money
of XYZ.
Like yeah. I see your budget. Like I know what your budget is.
Okay, I guess my real question as we get to the Final Four is, do we see the GMs conspire again to freeze Scott Boras out? I mean,
we said it earlier in the year that this is his biggest offseason as an agent. Probably this determines the rest of his
final stand.
I think so. If he fucks up this offseason, he's going to be losing clients left and right, and he's going to lose the chokehold he has on baseball agent number 1 guy.
See, I just don't. I mean, Boras is one of the best to do it. I don't see him failing again.
I don't see him doing that either. But if he fucks up Soto and Bregman,
Soto's getting 700. I think
it's hard to fuck it up. But if he does somehow,
I don't think you can grade Boras on Soto because Soto's regardless going to get 650 plus.
Yeah,
it's everyone else behind that if they maximize.
I mean, you could grade it on he should get a comparable contract to Ohtani. Obviously not the same, but
I think he gets more. I think he gets more.
You think he gets more than Ohtani?
I think he gets $701 million.
Yeah. Jesus
Christ.
Which is
crazy.
All right, let's get back to the list.
Fat check.
4 left on the Bleacher Report top 10 places for Alex Bregman. Number 4, Detroit Tigers.
That seems like a 6. They need pop. They need veteran leader. They need playoff
I would hate it, but
They need a
makes
playoff
lot of
dog.
sense.
Obviously, the AJ connection.
What if they get Bregman and Verlander over there? They got two vet leaders to lead.
No,
the
they
young
need
core.
it for sure. I mean, you just kind of pissed away a chance at the ALCS. You had your horse on the mound, and
they shouldn't have enough hitting. Number 3, New York Mets.
If the Mets miss on Soto, I can see them giving the bag to Breggs.
You think so?
I'm gonna go 7.
I could see that. They lose Pete Alonso, so they lose one of their corner guys. So then they replace that with Bregman.
Who's at third? Ventos?
Vientos, yeah, is the third baseman.
Kind of rate too.
He was insane in the postseason. I don't know how old he is or how long he's been around, but if he's a young core guy, then
he's 24 years old.
Oh shit!
So if
maybe Vientos can move to short, or
no, they have him listed as third base, DH, first base on here. So maybe he's 6'4".
Okay,
first base.
He moves the first, and you have Bregman at third.
And then if I'm Dana, I call Stearns and be like, hey, give me Beatty.
I like
Breggs,
that.
give me Brady for
Framber.
No, you can get someone, a minor league guy for Brady.
Really?
Yeah, I think Brett Brady's his time's up over there.
Interesting. All right, last 2.
Okay,
number 2, the New York Yankees.
0.
That's
just me being a hater.
I know, but like, I mean,
0. I don't even put that in the universe. 0.
I know, but I feel like it makes so much.
It makes
sense.
Some sense.
His love of Derek Jeter.
It makes some sense. I'm gonna say 0.
They need a vet that can bring the sauce in the postseason. I mean, they talked about so many things about the Yankees having 0 aura. It makes a lot of sense for them.
I'm not putting that in the universe. I'm not putting it out there.
I appreciate that. I would literally cry if he goes, yeah. It's just like, yikes, awful. Number 1 is a surprise, and it's almost worse.
Dodgers.
Number 1, the Seattle Mariners. Breggy in a Mariners jersey. It makes a lot of sense.
And then we'd have to play him.
And we'd have to play him a ton.
That would haunt me.
And him with that pitching staff too.
Like, I don't think I would forgive Dana Brown.
Yeah. I mean, Jim Crane. But yes.
I don't think if that happened. If it went, I mean, it's not up to them, obviously, because
is that worse than the Yankees to you?
No. It's there. It's in the neighborhood.
It is to me. It's worse.
In the neighborhood.
It's worse because it's a smaller. If it's the Yankees, it's like, it's the Yankees. They got fucking money like crazy.
I guess I would have to see how
the process. If he goes to the Mariners, I'm like, there's no way. The Mariners are on par or a smaller market team than the Houston Astros. If they can afford that contract, the Astros can.
For sure.
So that makes it.
Yeah, that's what I would have to see. I would have to see like if New York came over top with like 240, a number that is just not in the range that Crane and Dana are going to do.
Yeah.
Then I'll be like, okay, that was just the Yankees. Now, if it was a spread of 10 mil.
Oh, yeah. Oh, if he signs anywhere and the difference is Crane shelling out like $10 million or 10 to 15 million.
They would have to be
like, come on.
They would have to be questions that are answered.
Yeah. I mean, he'll make that money back easy.
Yeah.
On merch, on plenty of things.
Yeah. I think the Astros just have to show that they want him. I think the Astros have to put their foot forward. And I don't know if that's the right plan of saying, like, hey, go test the market. Like, love will find its way. I think that works in a fairy tale.
Yeah.
I don't think that works in reality. I think you have to present a plan. And Chandler had a really good piece of how you're going to win. Alex Bregman is a winner. Wherever he's going to go, he's going to try to maximize winning again, right?
Yeah, he wants a ring. He wants a third ring.
So I think Dana and Jim and everyone in the front office presents a solid war plan. hey, this is how we're going to win and continue winning through your contract. This is what we're going to do, and then execute at a very high level. Now, I would do that on the front end before going and saying, oh, yeah.
That's what I would say. Yeah.
Go see everyone.
No, yeah.
Go on all the trips. No.
You can't go on a break.
You can't. That's a good point. It was a break.
You can't go on a break and let her go galloping around Europe. Like, that's not going to be good for you.
You can't eat, pray, love this shit. Oh, man. We've had some takes today. We had some one-line zingers.
Yeah, no, I think, yeah, I agree with you that if he signs for some ridiculous contract with a team that shells out,
get the bag.
$300 million or something for him, like way different than what the Astros are looking to spend. Okay, I can live with that. Glad he got the bag. It was kind of out of Crane's control. But if it's something where the Astros are offering 6 for $200 and another team's offering 7 for $210, take it. It's fine. We structure the contract where it's front heavy or maybe middle heavy, I think is the best bet. Where it's
middle heavy, yeah.
Where like 2028 through like 32, it's like 35 mil.
And
like,
then falls off.
And then it falls off towards the end. I think that's the best way to structure it. I think Bregman would appreciate that too, because he, like you said, he wants to win. So he is willing to defer or take, work out the years to where the team can succeed now and win now. But yeah, I don't want to see him anywhere else. He's probably obviously if Altuve ever went into free agency, that would be the worst. But he's second worst to where like I need him on this team.
Yeah, that's where I'm kind of at too.
Even if that means losing Tucker next year, I'd rather have Bregman sign this year and have another year of both of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to have one without, and then just do it. The Tucker stuff we could figure out after. I mean, there's a lot of money coming off the books. Let me just go on spot chart right now. 26 Astros payroll.
Where do y'all see him going? Take off the blinders.
Yeah, we gotta take the blinders off.
Take off the bias. Take off the
let's get to reality.
We all know everybody wants him to go to Houston, but where do you seriously think he might go? I don't like any of those teams on that list. I feel like I kind of options for him.
I kind of have a take.
Okay,
so we have to get obviously creative using the GM's words, right?
Yeah.
You're paying $6 million to your backup catcher.
Yeah. Caratini? It's his last year this year, right?
It's his last year here. Is there value of moving him to offload 6? Salazar and Diaz split. Or if we're paying you 6, let's high up. That's a lot of money for a catcher. Does that mean Yinder's not first more of the time? Like $6 million is a lot.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they paid him this year.
I know. I'm just saying, like, especially when my GM saying how creative you got to get.
Interesting. I mean, I could see that. I mean, he proved that he's solid enough to have value to be traded. If another team really needs a catcher, I could see that. But also at the same time, I think that depends on who's playing first base. If you go and sign a first baseman, then you can move Caratini for sure. But if you don't sign a first baseman and you need Diaz and Caratini and whoever else to platoon first base still, then you got to hold on to them.
I think you got to. Oh, man, there's some takes I can have. We can save it. There's some money you can move. Active payroll in 2026 is 117 million. In 2026, your highest rated players, Altuve will be making 32.5 million. Pena will be an ARP 2. Dubon will be an ARP 4, so he'll probably be around like 7 or 8 million. Good for him. Chaz will be an ARB 3, so he'll be north of 4.8.
There's a lot of ARB this year.
Lance will be 17.7 on the books in 26. Javier will be 21.4 on the books.
That one's tough.
That
one's
is
tough.
crazy.
That's looking tough right now. We kind of forgot about Javier. I kind of forget
Javi's
about
got
Javier.
21.4 million in 26
Javier
and 27.
come back, September this year,
Poppy.
be back to the Javier we know, like that combined with Brown and Yusei and potentially Framber or not. I mean, pitching looks nice next year.
Pitching's gonna be good next year.
We just need a couple boppers.
And you have 33 million allocated to Hader Presley.
I think they gotta move.
Yeah.
One of those guys, and there's literally only one that
It's not the one you paid 19 million to.
Yeah. So
Brian Abreu. Got to figure that out. I would extend him. And I would extend Diaz right now. Both.
Yiner? Yeah.
I mean, Yiner's not even ARB1 yet. He's an ARB1 in 2026.
Yeah.
By the RBs.
You're not. I don't think they're in a hurry to.
Yeah.
I think you wait to do that once you've settled the dust on Tucker and Bregman.
I think you're at a crossroads of how you're going to try to. What your future looks like. Because your present is kind of.
I think either way, no matter where it goes with Bregman and Tucker, this team looks vastly different in 2028.
Hopefully I'm alive.
I think Hunter Brown, Tucker or Bregman, Altuve, and Yordan, and maybe Yiner Diaz are probably all you have left then. That's on this current team. I'll make sure your mic is plugged in.
Is it off?
It's just getting a little choppy.
It's choppy. My bad. My bad. When will we know? Today? No, I think this stuff plays out.
It's the what's the date? The 3rd? The 4th? The 5th?
Today's the November 1st.
No, I mean, what day is free agency open up?
It was 5 days after the World Series ended, or 4 days after the World Series ended.
Okay, so
it'd be Sunday.
Yeah,
Sunday. Start your engines.
Already seen some moves, like
Soler got moved
hours after the
Soler got moved. You want to take Angels finally trade Mike Trout next year. I don't think Mike Trout seen Shohei Ohtani win a World Series the very first year he leaves Anaheim.
What if the Astros passed on Bregman and Tucker and just went for Mike Trout as your center fielder?
Man. That'd be awesome.
I mean, if they're going to trade him, they should trade him this year. As soon as he's healthy and playing in games and showing value again.
You have to think he's going to get moved.
Yeah, he's got to be moved. Ooh, buy low on Alec Boehm from Philly.
Ryan.
I like that.
Fresh start. I like that. He trains here in Houston.
He does train here in Houston.
If you don't remember when we did the 100-mile-per-hour challenge, literally Alec Boehm was right behind us hitting. We had to get out of the cage, so maybe we helped him. We were like
he saw how great our forms were, our swing. He's like, you know what, I'm gonna take that. I like how he has that little hitch in his swing. I'm gonna try that this year.
We were sleeper agents.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened. All right. Well, we've exhausted the Bregman talk for now.
Yeah. We'll have a full.
Do you want to have a little popcorn watch a movie sesh where we watch the awful 5th inning?
Yeah, let's do that.
The great 5th inning.
Josh pulled the 5th inning of the Game 5 World Series.
Everybody grab your popcorn and watch this entertaining comedy.
I have some things to dissect in that inning. Shout out to my buddy Anthony Bono winning a ring. Also having
but his fastball has
one of the greatest dumb question answers of all time. I don't know if you saw it, but some news team in LA came up to him when he was in his car and were like, how'd you feel you won the World Series? He's like, it was fucking awesome. What do you think?
Yeah.
That's why
Such a dumb
people don't
question.
understand what we do here. I'll just send them that clip because people ask those questions.
All right.
Here we go. Let's just watch this 5th inning. So can you set the scene? We're in New York.
New York.
They're up
5-0.
The Yankees are up 5-0.
Yankees are up 5-0. Garrett Cole has a no-hitter going. Did you know that?
Garrett Cole has the ace of the Yankees.
They're for sure going to win this game. I mean, they have
in New York, their last game they can possibly have there to send it to LA, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so their ace is on the mound.
Yeah, ace is on the mound.
Didn't they give him like 300?
Yeah, something like 300
okay, like
million,
300 something million.
Like that. He's supposed to be the best, pitcher in baseball.
How do they score? How do the Yankees score these runs?
Oh, let's find out.
Oh, how do the Yankees? How are they up 5-0 in the 5th?
Aaron Judge hit a home run.
Yeah.
He showed up finally. Giancarlo Stanton hit a home run.
Wow, Stanton hit a home run. Okay.
Yeah. Jazz hit a home run.
Jazz Chisholm. So
yeah,
their MVP finally woke up, hit a home run in the World Series. The guy they traded for hit a home run in the World Series, and the guy that's been carrying them, they gave a lot of money to hit it. So
everything's going great.
Okay.
Yeah,
and they just won the last game, so momentum's on their side, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Uncle Mo is fully on their side right now. There's almost nothing they can do to fuck this up.
Okay, so all right, so now we're and it's the 5th inning, so they're like, I'm not one to they say count outs, so like they're like 15 outs away from sending it back to LA, right?
Yeah,
the math. Wow. Okay, thank you for setting the scene.
Everything's going great. Let's see what happens.
It's been electric.
I mean,
oh, there's the first hit of the game.
Okay. Well, it's just a single.
It's just a single.
It's just a single in this inning. It's just a single. There's nothing to worry about. Hey, you look at your middle infield, give him one of these, or hey, get you a little lazy fly ball in the outfield. Get that first out of the way. It's a lazy ball in the outfield. That's all you need.
I don't know how loud this is. Y'all let me know if it's too loud.
Yeah. Listen about the audio on the back end. So I mean, now the Dodgers are that's one of their top leverage arms. So the Dodgers are using leverage arms down 5-0.
Yeah, I don't know why they think they could possibly win this game.
It's a weird strategy. I didn't see that in 2023. I would have loved to see that in like Game 6 or Game 7 when games get away. All right, so run on first. So hey, get a lazy fly ball. That's all you need. Get that first out of the way. There it is, right there. Just a lazy
fly ball. Oh shit! He dropped it, dude.
Can Hernandez get to the bag before the throw?
Can you believe that? Is he MVP?
On a routine
what? It had to be in the lights. Someone had to call him off. There's no way he just missed
but it's okay. It's only first and second.
What in the world?
There's no way he just. It was. Something had to be wrong. Like.
Wow. He might have got that in the lights. I don't know. Let's see where. Nope. He was looking at the runner.
That can't be. That can be his first error on the season too, right?
I guess the runner was in no man's land, but great heads up.
Heck of a throw.
That's okay though.
Look, your ground ball. You're up 5-0. You're up 5-0. Get you a ground ball right here. Hey, to your shortstop, he can go to third base. He can turn two, get the lead runner. You can do whatever right here. It's still 5-0.
Moment.
No problem at all.
No problem. Little meeting on the mound. Get Cole right.
Oh shoot! What could have been? You just limit the damage. And as I said earlier, you pitch this inning. Like
this guy hasn't got a base hit at the plate. He just had a new kid. He's probably not sleeping.
The reason you can't do this.
All you need is a ground ball right here.
Season, you will go crazy. You'd be wiped out. Right? You never last. Hitting's easier when you just win one pitch at a time. One pitch at a time. But you know how many
I mean, look, he's humping it. Garrett Cole's turning the clock back. This is the ace. This is a $350 million man right here, the affiliate of himself. Digging down deep and making the pitch to execute a high level.
That's what we right?
Garrett
Cole, you always talk about him, and he's just like such a fundamentally sound pitcher.
Fundamentally sound.
He knows what he's doing on the mound.
He knows.
He's aware of the game. He's aware of the fundamentals.
The wherewithal off the charts. All you need is a ground ball. And look, you got the ground ball.
There you go. Throw it to second. Oh.
Wow. Huh.
It's going to be a tough play, but one the
Pause.
Yankees should make.
That was one of the best
The bases are loaded.
running
Two defensive
slides in third
mishaps
base.
for New
He
York.
cut off the angle.
Yeah, he cut off the
PK,
angle.
look at this.
He put his
Look
back
at
to the ball.
Look at this little round, little hump right here. Look at this little hump. Yeah, window's tight.
Yeah, he came around it,
Wow.
put his back to the ball, made his body big.
It's almost like the Dodgers had a plan to run out everything hard and make the Yankees do fundamental plays. It was like almost like a game plan. You know what I mean?
For that short hop.
Weird.
Okay, still look. Bases loaded, no outs. It's been a little hairy.
Still fine. Get us innings by the 2. Everything's fine.
Yeah, you're fine. Just gotta execute here. Look, Garrett Cole's on the mound. He's definitely gonna dig down deep, empty the tank, throw it 100 miles an hour, and you know what? That's fine. Just get a punchy strikeout, infield pop up. That's all you need.
Bases loaded for LA.
You're up 5-0.
Why are they worried?
Why are you worried?
Why are you so worried from these fans? There's no way this is gonna go back for them.
Look, all I can say in this moment, you have the guy you want on the mound. He's not in the bullpen.
That's turning it up.
All right, that was ugly.
All right, he's not in the bullpen. No, I'm just. It's 5-0. He's on the mound. He's not in the bullpen. Not just wanting to get in the game. This is his moment. He's been waiting for this moment to execute.
Now his 1-2 pitch.
That's all you can ask for. Look, you see, 1 out.
Yeah,
That's all you
they're
need.
fine. You don't have to be upset, Yankees fans.
Ground ball, a sacked fly. You can get out of this mess. Look, he's digging deep. You know,
Baseball ties him up.
I love when you work.
Ohtani
Ohtani with one shoulder. He's obviously hurt.
Yeah.
You're gonna attack him with 99. Yeah, he's hurt. Just pump another fastball by him.
Yeah, you're good.
You're good. Even if he runs into one, it would still be 5-4.
Yeah. At worst, just 5-4.
Worst. Look.
Got him.
There's Cy Young.
2 outs, bases loaded, 5-0.
Look, you turn to your guys. Hey,
Superstar.
I got you.
Against
I got you.
superstar.
Here comes a weak
The
ground ball. I
biggest
got
stage
you.
of
I'll be
Cole
there.
head-to-head. This is where it
That's all
gets
you got to
hard.
say to your infield.
He's gone.
The ball hits hit the
way,
infield.
way
It was
in
the bases
tank to
loaded.
get these 2
There's no
strikeouts.
way.
You just,
cannot
yeah,
think
you just
you're
gotta,
more out of way. You just
you
have
gotta
to
do
block
it.
out
You know, look,
and
hey,
miss
yeah, you
pitches.
got the cap out there clapping. Hey,
It's
you got me,
another
Cole. You
MVP
got
coming
me.
up. Mookie Betts, ball 1.
Tough at bat. Look, he emptied the tank. You know, on Lux and Ohtani. Maybe you get a fastball to hit.
Might even see some emotion from Garrett
I think you just
Cole.
go right at him here. Make him put it in play.
I mean, at worst, he gets a grand slam. And then you get out of the inning, right? Oh, look, there you
yeah.
go. Right to Rizzo.
Yeah.
Easy.
Nobody
No.
Incredible.
What?
Atrocious defense from the Yankees.
That's
leading
not
directly
possible.
to
That
the
cannot be
Dodger run in
possible.
the fifth.
3 errors.
That did not happen in a World Series game. An elimination game, did it?
3 errors in the span of 10 minutes.
Again, the Dodgers take nothing for granted.
Huh.
Watch Mookie Betts run.
That's just hustle down the line. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Still
yeah.
2 outs,
Chance
1
right
run.
there. And
You
that
should be out of the
spin
inning. All right. It's unearned.
and the
Cole was ready to
delay.
walk to the dugout.
Yeah. Hey, look. He's pointing. Yeah, you
If
got
it
it.
was
You got it.
Thinking he could take it
Okay.
by himself.
Now you would think, right? Boone or
Yeah, so you think somebody
Blake comes out, settle
talk to him.
the team down, settle everyone down. You got to use a. You got to use him. No. Okay. No meeting.
veteran to
All
go
right.
talk. Oh, he's right back in there to
All right. We're gonna attack.
World Series MVP right so far.
We're gonna attack
Right after.
I like it.
Finds himself with the bases loaded as
That's
the
all you can
tying
ask for.
run,
Bear down.
making
Our
it 5.
horse is on the mound. Still 5-1.
Should be fine. Should be fine.
Yeah. I mean, look, he still has his command. He's still up on the fastball.
Yeah, I would probably have sent the catcher to the mound or somebody.
Yeah, you would
to
think he
talk
would.
to him. You know,
Yeah, he's breathing. He's breathing
maybe
heavy
if I'm
a
Anthony
little
Rizzo,
bit.
I walk to the mound and
Hey,
apologize
it's
and
on
say
me.
that's on me.
It's on
Let's
me.
get
On
through
me.
this. You know.
Let's get this guy. Get this guy.
Just anything to slow the momentum down.
There
you go.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, 2 strikes.
Just one strike.
You're 1 pitch away.
One strike and you're
from being in the dugout and this not even being a thing. You just got to execute right here.
What he did to Ohtani.
Pick up your guys. Pick up Volpe. Pick up Rizzo. Pick up yourself. Pick up Judge. You just got to execute. Got 2 strikes.
No issue here. Should be easy
I wouldn't
to get out of this inning. All right.
Yeah. Look, he was ready to cover there. Look, I'm ready for my mistake.
Learned from his mistake. He's running straight for the bag.
His fielder's choice yesterday that brought in a run was his
Look, the fans are still in it.
Yeah, they're
5-1
No
in
way
the
this is
5th.
screwed. They're going back to LA, man. They're going
I'm
back
ready.
to LA.
I got my reservation of the 4 seasons in LA for Game 6.
Never assume, and they
fireworks.
And they ran hard, and they did this inning, and they got a chance to crawl back in this game.
You see the Wheel of Fortune guy was there?
Oh,
He was like right behind Soto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Major lapses.
And he had a great tweet. He was like, I saw it was trending. He's like, thought I died.
You're in the World Series.
All right.
Yeah,
you go.
Just gotta execute.
One strike away.
Just
from
gotta
the next inning.
execute.
There's almost no way.
Like, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
you're right.
no. All right. It's 5-3. There's no okay. Yeah. Momentum shift.
You know, 3 errors that could have been 3 outs. I mean, you got 5 outs in this inning so far.
But look, it's Freddie Freeman. He's been on one.
You take that, but you're still up by 2.
You're still up
Judge
5
is back.
Yeah.
Carlos hit the ball well. The guys hit a bomb. Like your offense is clicking.
5-3 is 5-3. Like, okay. That's on me. Surely we're gonna talk to him a bit, right? Like we're gonna settle him down. He's not breathing hard.
Yeah,
There's Charlie, his son.
Clip that right there because that'd be great footage. Pete
Yeah, I mean Freddie's on one. You tip your cap. Okay, still 2 outs.
Deeper into the game.
Still 2 outs. Anything could happen. Like you get a strikeout,
with stress
pop up,
on every one of them.
fly out, ground ball.
There's almost no way.
You just
Cracked foul. 0-2 on Hernandez.
look another 0-2 count.
You got a runner on first. You have
Aaron Judge on
yeah.
a routine pop.
Yeah,
Took his
Judge
eyes
has
off
already
the ball.
covered ground.
One batter later, Volpe throws in the dirt over there.
That's
Since
such a
that play,
great slide.
18 extra pitches
do is
thrown
throw it
on
to
what
the
should have
glove.
been the
Great.
end of the inning. And then there was this. Cole failing to cover
Yikes.
first.
Okay, look, I had 2 strikes on him. I can give a pitch away. I'm not gonna leave anything up for him to drive. You know, I'm still attacking the zone. I'm still in control.
Garrett Cole came into this inning having not allowed a hit.
So he's
Hernandez
About
started
2
it
hits.
with 1.
in the game.
That's in Freeman.
2 hits.
No earned runs.
Have followed
Oh,
with
Great
hits of
start
their
from
own.
Cole so far. Almost
That's
nothing
the runner
wrong.
at
Huh?
third. Freeman at first, the tying
0.
run. The 1-2 pitch to Teoscar Hernandez.
Oh
In the air to left center
no.
field. Judge on the run.
Oh, Judge got
Judge-
it. Judge
yeah.
right there.
Oh
he's
no.
Bets in to score.
That's
Freddie Freeman for the play.
Freeman on
And
an
this game
eight.
is
Oh
entirely
no,
shut
we're
down.
not even covering the mound. Like we're standing. We're not even backing up.
The Yankees
Our first
cracked the door
baseman's
open
not
with
even
the
covering.
defense, and the
It's
Dodgers
all right.
took it
oh
down.
no.
Actually,
I thought
that's
he
the first
shit
time
himself.
I've seen the
A
Hernandez.
5-run fifth
That
inning and
hit
a
there.
tie game in
Judge
game
could have caught
5.
that run.
Chas McCormick lays out.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Almost any
unbelievable.
it's the World Series.
It's the world. I made an error. I'm concussing.
Look where the ball landed. compared to-
Yeah.
He's the
He
one
got
you're
there.
gonna
He slowed
always
down.
play for the Dodgers.
You
Oh, my
can't.
God.
You
What
can't.
you can
I
do
think.
if you
I
just
think that's worse than the
absolutely
drop
keep
pop.
I think so.
You
grinding out
you
at bats.
can't. Oh no, we're dancing. Oh
2-run
no.
Oscar Hernandez.
This all
Back in
happened in
square
one inning. That's
And
crazy.
Kike Hernandez, who started the hits into the bag.
And they
And
finally
as
get
this
the
Wow,
Fifth for
5-5
New
brand new
York.
ball game.
But a game-changing fifth for the Dodgers. Taking
Wow.
advantage of Judge's error.
The Judge,
Volpe
he went back and hit a home run, and they won the game, right?
Yeah, had to, right?
Yeah, he had
Had
to
to.
redeem himself.
Had to. That's part of the
I'm sure he
World
came up
Series.
later in the game with runners on base and hit a big home run.
Surely.
And they're playing in LA tomorrow, right?
Surely. Playing tonight
Tonight in LA?
on Fox.
It's good to know.
Game 6 of the World Series. I loved every second of that. Look,
That almost
look,
made that whole World Series worth it.
look, I could see Des. Why are you watching the World Series? Why are you rooting for the Dodgers? No, I'm not rooting for the Dodgers. I hate watched every single second of that. And I get why people embrace hate. I get why Voldemort rose to power. I get why all this stuff happened. Because you know what? For a moment, I was like, Voldemort comes around, dude. I may join because this hating stuff is kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun on this side. It's kind of fun.
Watching the downfall of an enemy is
Kind of
almost
fun.
as good as your own success.
It's kind of fun. I never want to do it again, but it was kind of fun in the moment.
Yeah, I want to just flush that whole season. And
That's all you can do.
I think that's probably the last thing we'll talk about
That's all you can do.
this
Flush
past
it.
season. And we're
We're Bill
on to the
Belichick.
new.
We're on to 2025. We're on to Cincinnati. We're on to 2025.
On to 2025, on to the free agent talk, on to trade talks. I think next time we come to the show next Friday, free agency will be alive and well.
Yeah.
I think-
Actually, there was a list we can end with.
Okay.
Of the free agents, the free agent class and where they're going to go.
Oh, I saw that on Twitter. I think somebody tweeted it
I
out.
think it was he who must not be named. I've been reading a lot of books, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah.
All right. Rapid, quick.
Okay.
Juan Soto,
Yankees.
Mets. Corbin Burns,
Somehow the Dodgers.
ooh. I'm gonna go the Cubs.
Okay. I like
I'm gonna go
that.
the Cubs. Breggy,
Astros.
Houston. Max Fried,
Ooh.
Dodgers.
I was going to say Giants.
Blake Snell,
Red Sox.
Phillies.
Okay.
Pete Alonso,
Giants.
Mets. Willie Adames,
Play short, right?
stud.
Who
He's a shortstop.
Blue Jays.
Over Bichette?
Move Bichette to second.
Who needs a shortstop?
Or Tigers.
Who needs a shortstop? LA Dodgers.
Okay.
Santander.
Astros.
Astro. Christian Walker.
Astros.
Ooh. If we hit a Walker Santander Breggs, I would be like, where did this money come from? Money doesn't exist. Christian Walker. I'm gonna go.
Or Red Sox.
I think that's a good one. Teoscar.
Astros.
Ooh. I'm gonna say Yankees.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
They gotta replace some pop
Play left.
potentially.
Well, if they lose Soto, yeah, he's your new right fielder.
That's the list.
Okay.
That's the list.
Well, we'll dive even deeper into the free agents and who we think might go to the Astros and why, and how much money can be allocated, and what the roster might look like, what the rotation might look like. Plenty of stuff to talk about this offseason.
Kikuchi.
Yeah, I think the
Houston.
Astros. He's going back.
Do it, Houston. Please, Houston. Let's do it. Give him a 2-year deal.
Yeah, tons to talk about this offseason. We hear it every Friday, live at noon. Sponsored by.
Yeah. Yeah. Dynamo playoffs is this Sunday.
Yeah.
Dynamo playoffs. I'm gonna go.
I think the elimination game, right? They got to win.
Got to win. I'm gonna go. I haven't got a ticket yet, but I'm gonna go. And also, like Rob said, over on IG, don't forget to stop by the Elotes Bravos in 118 for some elote. I'm gonna go.
Time. Dynamo playoff.
Rob, remind me. Rob, remind me on Sunday. I'm gonna forget. I'm going to that
DM
game.
him. He will go.
But yeah, shout out to our sponsors, Big City Wings, Houston's Wing Joint, Apollo's Wing Joint. If you haven't, go to their Twitter, vote for them. They're in the final 4 for the top wings in the city. They've been crushing. They beat Pluckers and they beat someone else in their second round matchup. They're now in the final 4. So go vote for them. Kobe Stevens, go to their website, sign up for the golf tournament that they're having on Veterans Day. We'll be out there playing. So join us on that. Quick Assist, one-stop shop for all your tickets. If you're trying to shop Texan tickets or Rockets tickets, now that they both have kicked off, that's the app we want to use. Ride Alto, don't drink and drive. Top rideshare in the city. We're not Uber guys. We're not Lyft guys. We're Ride Alto guys. The codes will be down in the description below. And I think that's it today. So thanks for everyone tuning in for the Friday live show. Obviously this is going to be here every Friday, but we're also going to sprinkle in the cadence for everything else. So yeah, we'll figure that out. But
lots of content coming this off season.
A lot of content.
Got some new faces coming in, some fresh creators going to be making cool stuff.
A lot of content. And if you haven't, check out the wrestling podcast the boys have dropped, the Rockets podcast the Summit Boys have dropped, the Texans content as well on the YouTube channel, and
we will be live for the Cowboys Texans game
in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, live Monday night. Come hang out. We have a Texans fan and a fan of the NFL,
fan of the Shield,
former reformed Cowboys fan.
I'm not even that. I've always been a fan of the Shield.
Yeah. Or we're not gonna do revisionist history.
The revisionist history. I broke generational trauma. I'm a victim.
Okay, but 2 years ago you
were. Are you victim shaming me?
You were in the
Are
cult.
you victim shaming
I'm sorry,
me?
you got out of the cult.
Are you victim shaming me?
I'm not.